Alright, start recording. Let's hope the audio is not messed up.
You may see someone watching me.
Ah.
I can tell.
How do I make... Wait, F2, wait. What's F2?
Ed, where you at?
What do you mean? I'm right next to you.
Oh, sorry. Well, you're you're a dark elf like all the others.
Whoa! Whoa! Did you just say that?
So pretty much camouflaged.
Can we cancel him?
You can't
Okay.
jump on people's heads, it's so upsetting.
You can, but you need to be able to jump a lot higher than you currently can. Anyway,
Oh, so I need a
especially when
potion.
you're indoors in a hut of that size. But anyway, be quiet for a sec, Astrid. We don't know that you're there, so we're just gonna come in a sec, and then we can all just party or whatever. So let's recap. Completely drawing a blank. Yeah, so we retrieved the bow. The chieftain has accepted us as his clan friends. Ed's doing a sort of sideways... Excuse me, Dunmer Thicc is doing a sideways moonwalk, and I'm
Thank you.
teabagging. But what's really important is that we now can unravel a bit more about the Nerevarine prophecies, so we should go back to the wise woman's yurt and see if she can explain
Wisdom.
what is happening.
Yeah. I want wisdom, and I want it now.
Oh, who's this?
The wise woman. What do you mean? We talked to her before. Holy shit! Hang on.
She's just standing there, menacingly. Now she's
Doesn't
jumping
count.
there, menacingly. So between us, we've got...
I'm asserting dominance over the
Ed's got the sideways moonwalk, I've got the teabag, and Astrid can jump. Astrid do the shot. It's some sort of standoff. Somebody needs to stand on the...
It's a stand up. You can't quite get on that one because of the roof.
Ah, that's true. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand at the bottom and acquire the thumbnail. Yeah. That's it. Anyway, who are you and what do you do? Miss Australie Beauherbe.
Well,
Sounds like a Breton name to me.
wow, you're a very menacing Shrek figure.
Thank you, but we're asking the questions here.
Well, who said?
That was the question, in fairness, Banner. That was the statement.
I am... a mage.
You're a mage.
A major mage.
What are you doing here?
I say myself. I have been put here by mysterious forces beyond my control. And that force beyond my control is an addiction to Kreshweed, which I must cure by making myself very far away from the drug of my desire.
Yeah, I met some.
Right,
I
so-
met some mages like this back when I was a cop in the Imperial City.
Yeah. So we're all on our
Yeah.
redemption atonement arc.
I'm not. I'm just on holiday.
Yeah.
Unpaid leave, admittedly, but
On holiday from police brutality, which is as close as redemption we're really gonna get. I am actually... I don't know what your unarmed skill is, but I'm regenerating my stamina faster than you're taking it away. Anyway,
Oh,
let's
shit,
be
we're
real
going slow
careful.
then.
Let's be real careful to not hit the wise woman by accident, because the hitboxes are... Let's not do a what do you call it? A Mages Guild incident with the main quest line. That would be...
that was not my fault.
Yeah. No, but there's
That was-
literally no way of resetting it, I
How
think,
do I
without
slap
resetting.
somebody with just my fist?
Zero
Press
on the keyboard.
Zero to just put your fists up and no weapons. I got him.
Okay.
Between the two of
I
us,
had
we can
enough of
knock 'em
this.
unconscious. What's a little police brutality between friends? Come on. I've got to be honest, you're kind of a perfect punching dummy, dude. I've got like 3 hand-to-hand skills just now.
No, I give up. I'm not myself without the Kreshweed.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, she's coughing. She's having an allergic reaction. Somebody save her.
The only cure is Kreshweed.
Okay, we're gonna have to do something about this addiction. But anyway, one of us should speak to Nibani Mesa and figure out what's going on. I'll
Okay, well, your specialty is
She's
talking
not
to
really-
people until they hate you, so maybe
This is true.
maybe I should take
You
it.
have a word with her and
Okay.
see what she knows.
Okay.
Now that we're friends.
Alright. So, they've told me of you, Outlander, or shall I say, clan friend. Oh boy. We got the pass. Nice. You are hard-headed and ignorant. Well, okay. That's rude, but sure. But perhaps it's not your fault. My lord Ashkan says you'll ask me about the Nerevarine prophecies, and I'll test you against them. I must do as my lord Ashkan says. Right. Right. There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents. How's that? The moon and star. Sleepers. 7 curses. Oh, we've met the sleepers. It's the people who keep coming up to us and telling us they're sleepers. The curse is Bane, the prophecy of the stranger, the prophecy of the 7 visions, and the lost prophecy. How many prophecies do you have about this one dude?
There's someone watching me. I can tell. You may speak.
You can ask me of these things if you're patient and if you would be wise. If you're impatient to know, just ask, do I pass the test of the prophecies?
She does not mess around.
There's an option to just do like too long did not read. Okay, no. Okay. If what I say is true, I am indeed born on a certain day of uncertain parents. What? Dude? What are you saying about my parents' marriage? My dad came home and beat me every day and I grew up to become a cop. That's nothing to do with prophecy. Okay. Many have the same birthday, and many are not sure of their parents. It's interesting, but it does not make me the Nerevarine. Right? The moon and star. Legend says Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and star, and his armored weapons bore this sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark. Some say he has a magic ring marked with it. Others say he was born under a moon and star. Isn't everyone born under a moon and star? At least one. Come on. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine, and you do not have this mark, so you are not the Nerevarine. Okay. Sleepers. Rumours say in the town, mad cultists called Sleepers are attacking people, saying Dagoth Ur has awakened. Right? Perhaps it's just a coincidence, but she thinks it's a sign of the Nerevarine, not necessarily a sign that we are the Nerevarine. Perhaps its time has come, and we have come at the same time. This is not passing a test, but it may mean you have some part to play. Right, 7 curses, almost done. Another Ashladder prophecy called the 7 curses of the Sharmat. The Sharmat? Okay. I do not, but she doesn't know it. She knows what it's called, but she doesn't know it. And she knows no one who does, it may be lost. Such things happen. A wise woman dies or forgets, or a clan is wiped out. Sometimes a wise woman just forgets her secret prophecies about their savior. Okay, and that's fine. She gets to keep her job.
Outlander.
Right. One last one then. The lost prophecies. I'm guessing you're not going to be much use on the lost prophecies either, are you? You tent bint. There are no following prophecies that have been lost. The 7 curses and others. She doesn't even know the name of the rest. Okay, some are forgotten, some hidden, some deliberately lost. The wise women are the memory of the Velothi people, but it is a faulty memory, and we are mortal, and our knowledge dies with us. I mean, you could write it down, but okay. We hear that the dissident priests of the temple study our prophecies and record them in books. Such written words never die. Okay. So it sounds like some of those priests who are studying the naughty books the Imperial Cult wants to ban might have actually written down these prophecies at some point. Right, I'll skip to the end. Do I pass the test? I am not the Nerevarine. Oh, but I am one who may become the Nerevarine. It's a puzzle and a hard one, but you've found some of the pieces and may find more. Oh. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine and then seek out the lost prophecies among the dissident priests? Okay. So it looks like being the prophesized Messiah is kind of like a state of mind. It's basically it's not whoever does them will become is the Nerevarine. It's whoever does them will become the Nerevarine by doing them.
Yeah, or could become the Nerevarine.
Interesting. Between the three of us, I reckon we're at least one Messiah between the three of us.
So,
I-
alright, let's step outside and recap. Have a little think
Yes, Outlander.
about our next move.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm stuck inside both of you. Oh, there's just a dude block. There's a dude blocking the door.
He
We
was
all just, like,
eavesdropping.
ported into-
But it's alright, we'll
Yeah,
accept that.
he's not the
He's allowed to
Nerevarine.
know.
Don't worry about it.
Astrid's just going to inspect this corpse of a frost Daedra that was coming in.
Oh yeah, this guy's still here.
As Astrid's a healer, maybe she has some choice thoughts about having a corpse in this pool of water.
Yeah, give us some deep thoughts right now.
Very unsanitary. I hope this isn't the water source for the local area.
Well, then you better dispose of the corpse, Astrid.
Hang on, he's still resisting.
Hey!
Oh,
Oh, it synchronizes up. That's cool as heck.
that's very cool.
Very meta, very chim.
Chim?
We'll get to that.
What happens if you hit them? They will-
Don't do that. They will be permanently hostile to you, possibly the entire camp, and it would probably make it impossible to progress the quest. But anyway,
Dinosaur.
so let's recap on the story so
Oh,
far.
these are dogs. Sometimes the dogs are large.
There are many
Sometimes
kinds of
dogs are
dogs.
How is this a dog?
It's a dog.
It's like a
They're good.
reptile.
Look,
Our boy
and here's-
Thicc associates many creatures as being dogs. To him, this
Here's
is
another dog.
most likely a six-legged mandibled dog, which is different from the four-legged mandible dog that you saw before.
And this is like the equivalent of a corgi to these people. And look at this thing they've got over here. This thing makes no sense.
Behold,
Still
my power.
a good dog.
Damn it.
The pose, the power pose.
Ah, there we are. Be careful, Astrid, because if you accidentally hit the insect, it'll probably also make the camp hostile because these are their pets. Or
Yeah, these are their dogs.
their dogs, or perhaps
Inside the
their...
world's most pointless enclosure. Right.
It's
Yeah,
less
this is
than
the-
ideal.
This is the shit. This has got to be the shittiest enclosure I've ever seen. Yeah,
It's
there's a
just
bunch
more
of
of-
insects here. They're all smaller than the rope. They can all fit under the rope, and then there's a giant section where there's just no gate. Like,
It's more of a suggestion enclosure. Try to remain within these confines, but you know, we'll tolerate a modicum of dissent.
Can you ride the dog?
I think you can actually. Yeah, you can. So this gentleman actually allows you to ride his guar to the other camps, but we're not going to be visiting those just yet. We're
the
first
power
going
of
to
this
be.
pose is almost inconceivable.
Oh dear.
Oh. I'm going to memify this.
This reminds me of something I saw in another world. On a planet called the Halo. There was
Oh.
a prophet who would float about on a strange vehicle and utter prophecies.
Ah, this is true, but he did have a floating chair, whereas Ed, through the sheer power of his will, is choosing to not squish this insect. This domesticated
just-
shork.
Floating around on an insect dispensing prophecies.
Can I
You know, it's
talk to
good.
people? Will they hate
good
me?
work.
for it?
You can talk to people, Astrid.
Oh,
Outlander.
they'll probably hate you anyway. Loki, we've kind of dropped in right at the camp of the biggest arseholes in the story.
Actually,
So
they're
far.
one of the nicest.
These guys?
Yes.
They wouldn't talk to us until we paid them $200.
Yep. And we paid them 200 in the wrong way initially, so there goes
So we
that.
paid them. What we say? They scammed us out of $400, and now they're willing to talk to us because
I
their
want
chief
a
demands
hat.
it.
Look, she's a lampshade.
It's a very
Nice
swag
meeting
hat. That's culturally insensitive.
Yo, the bug hats are kind
Well,
of drippy as
beyond
fuck,
measure,
though.
Outlander.
Oh my god, the entire camp is speaking at once. Alright, so let's have a little think. we've been told that we might possibly be the Nerevarine. We should go and seek out the dissident priests, because they might know a bit more about the history, because they can read and write. And for a bit of, well, I don't know, understanding where we stand vis-a-vis each other. So I got to Morrowind first. I came here to atone for a life of sin and cultism in Skyrim. Ed came here from the capital city of Cyrodiil, where he is, or perhaps was, a cop, where he was honourably or perhaps dishonourably discharged, and arrived here.
It's called unpaid leave, and it doesn't mean I'm not a cop anymore. It means I'm taking a bit of a break.
So he's on quote-unquote holiday, after, especially a rather permanent holiday after sinking his shit.
Oh yeah, the department's going to be pissed about that one.
I'm gonna just... Am I an accessory to a domestic now? I am now also a victim.
Now you're the victim, don't worry about it.
And so Ed and I formed... We're not being like uber, what's the word? Persnickety about... But there's that, but also about the whole role-playing element. We sort of just keep in mind what our characters would do, respectively, but we mostly refer to us by our actual names. So there's no need to be like super focused about it, Astrid. But yeah, anyway, so Ed and I formed a pair of private investigators to figure out the many mysteries of Vvardenfell, the island of Morrowind. Well, the main island. And last but not least, obviously, we have Astrid, who has joined us as a healer from High Rock. But unfortunately, she took the idea of being a native of High Rock a bit too seriously and got permanently high as fuck
high as hell.
Kreshweed.
Well, yeah,
So-
I mean, I live on a rock. How can I not be stoned?
Oh, the plot thickens. It's lore, ladies and gentlemen. Lore. Deep lore. So she's come here to become a temple healer, and she has obviously been sent here to this camp to A, be far away from potential dealers, and B, to offer her healing services and not healing services to the local Ashlanders.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like a
so
missionary.
now that we've just about remembered who we are, let's go and see who we might be. By the way, Astrid, you have some... If you press 8, I think, you have a spell called Restore Companion Magicka. Please just spam it at me, if you would be so kind, because I am the only person, perhaps, in the game that can't regenerate Magicka. The benefit of this is that if I absorb Astrid's spell, it still gives me Magicka. Amazing. Right, I'm all full up, so that's excellent. This is mechanics, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we should head back towards... I believe Astrid was based in Nissis, or Gnissis, which Ed and I haven't been to yet, so I would say Astrid can lead the way, but actually I walked her here, so... let's just walk southwestwards and see what becomes of it.
How do you fly?
I'm
That's...
sorry.
So, on another playthrough, big immersion break here, as though we hadn't done that already, I showed Astrid essentially what can happen if you do the intelligence exploit. So essentially you make alchemy potions of fortify intelligence, but obviously because the game pauses while you're in the alchemy menu, you can quickly drink one, tab back in, and make another slightly stronger one. And it stacks multiplicatively. So
brains on brains.
yeah, so I reached it pretty quickly spirals exponentially out of control. So I made, having reached an intelligence of about 10,000, I made a bunch of potions that were just absolute anabolic steroids, like concentrated elixirs of Stronk. As well as one that would allow me to levitate faster than like light for about 5 minutes, which was excellent. And so Astrid's seen me use that, which is ridiculous. But one of the many wonderful things of the multiplayer... Wait, where did Ed even go?
I'm running backwards up a hill, dude. I'm living my best life.
Well, let's meet near these dwarven ruins. We're going to stand near the base of one of the towers and see if we can find each other again.
Man.
You don't know where it is?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, when one of the Daedra murdered me, I respawned at Nissus, I think.
Oh, okay. Let's try and stick together, though.
One moment.
Can we see where we are on the map?
Only if you're in a town or if you're near each other.
We'll get to the top of this
There
big
is
old
a
mountain
bridge.
range. Just keep running flat southwest. I'm on top of like a big ridge. I should be able to see you coming.
Okay, I'll tell you when we're just south
Oh, yeah,
of,
let's see. Well, wait, who is this?
That's me.
It's Track.
Rude. I'm gonna put my helmet
Why
back
is
on.
it rude? Are you insulting
I'm feeling
Track?
a bit conscious of my bald head. Or near bald. Yeah, Ed, you ran past some Dwemer ruins, right?
Yeah. Just kept going.
If you jump from high places, do you get more acrobatics?
Yes, but obviously you also take more damage if you jump high enough.
No, don't listen to him. You get bonus skill. And there's weed at the bottom.
Always.
I need to sleep.
Ah, you've leveled up some skills, have you?
Yeah.
What are you people? How have you taken this long?
Astrid's athletic skill is lower, and mine's high, but I actually wait for the rest of my group.
Yes, I'm a mage. Not an athlete.
I'm a
I
carp,
use
not an
the
athlete.
power of the mind, which is the best muscle of all.
Oh yeah? What about
Oh
fist?
dear, a flying dinosaur is attacking me. Why is it giving me fists, not swords?
Press 2.
Okay.
Don't worry, there's...
Oh, there it goes. That was easy.
Okay, I just killed a different dinosaur then. Where in the hell are you people at?
Where are you at, my guy? We're the majority here. Did you go
I'm a
past any?
minority and I'm being oppressed.
Did you go past any Daedric ruins? Yes, the police are truly the most oppressed race.
Yep. I've just gone over the ridge into the big next door valley, where there starts to be greenery again.
Yeah, we're there too. But did you go past a Daedric ruin on your way there?
Yeah, a few like standing columns and stuff. There's a weird dude on the road looking at me.
Describe on the world map what your current location looks like.
I'm pretty much directly southwest of Druskashti, if you know where that is. on your
Directly
map.
southwest. Okay, then
Yeah, it's
keep,
like
keep going south along the coastline. Not along the peninsula that's almost like an island, but obviously on the inner part of it.
Okay.
And we'll meet you.
Hound meat.
Yes. Astrid has discovered the four-legged dog with mandibles.
Oh yeah, nice.
Why are these called dogs? Are they really dogs?
They're not really
Yeah, they're
dogs, Astrid.
No, but I mean, are you just calling them dogs?
Well, it depends on what you define as being dog.
Can
The
you
whole-
take
a
some
dog.
Is it biologically a dog? No. Is it spiritually a dog? Debatably.
I feel like emotionally it's a dog.
Astrid, where are you? Can we not all get past?
I was picking flowers.
You were sniffing
We're
the dead
going-
dog.
We're all going to the same town. Relax.
You were where? It's pretty much directly southwest, you said, right?
Is this a maggot?
Yeah.
And now you're following the inner bank of the river that goes pretty much directly south and then west.
Don't we want? Yes, but don't we want to go on the outer bank at some point to cross over to Gnissis?
Yes, but it'll be easier to find each other this way, since we're currently on this side.
Weird flex, but okay.
So we can meet on the corner, or we can just meet at Gnissis, but...
No. You don't want to cross a river alone. What if there's a crocodile? Or a dog?
Can you sell the Kwama cuttles?
You can
yes,
sell
they're
anything
not
in the
worth
game.
masses. Astrid, you're currently sitting on about 1,800 gold, so... you're okay for money. We can,
Actually got that much gold.
Well, Astrid got high and robbed a grave.
Oh my god.
She robbed a pretty scary too. Oh, goodness. Alright, you're on your own with...
Why can't I move?
Because you're probably over-encumbered. I don't know why they all hate you so
I'm
much,
gonna
Astrid.
die.
Well, then run away!
I can't, I'm over encumbered.
Oh, still? Okay. Well, at least... Well, you can heal yourself, and I think I might also be able to heal you.
I'm fighting a
No, I can't.
tabaxi who's just tried to jump me near a bridge, but my throwing stars are shit, so I've just thrown like
Can't
40
you
of them at him in a
unencumber
row.
yourself?
Hang on.
Can you not throw things out of your inventory?
You can. Obviously you press E and then you click on stuff in your inventory and then you drop it, but I mean, it's a spell that wears off and it's worn off now, so don't worry about it too much.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah, that's why you were suddenly over-encumbered.
Right, makes sense.
Anyway, Astrid
I'm just
O'Neill.
crossing a bridge. I'm on the coming down the bank. I had
Okay.
to throw 61 iron stars into the mouth of this tabaxi to stop him attacking me.
Oh, Astrid, here are some
No,
arrows
it's
for you.
What?
Here are some arrows for you on the ground. You might want them because you've got some skill on marksman. Oh my god, stop twitting.
I can't move, it says I'm over encumbered.
Eh? Why? Oh, another one of these. Oh, wait.
I mean, don't hit this one.
I was gonna say, is it another one of these witch hunter dudes? Well, did you pick something up or something?
I picked up a jug.
Well, then drop the jug, you
Well, I'm
buffoon!
looking for it in my inventory.
Yeah, drug. She confused drugs with drugs, and she just really.
Ah, easy mistake to make.
I can't find it.
It should be right at the end because it's miscellaneous, because it's random crap that you don't need.
Oh, okay, I can move now.
Also, Ed, Astrid's nearly
Who's
dead.
hitting me?
Your guess.
You'll never know. Oh, hey.
Cut that shit out.
I was just using. I'm causing
Right, let's
emotional harm
let's
with my
figure
fist.
out our inventories. Astrid, you'll probably want to use your bow and arrow more. Also pick up the arrows on the ground. Right here.
Oh, I thought I would pick up automatically.
No. There's a lot of them.
Now
though,
I'm
so-
over encumbered.
Yes, but now you should drop some crap. Try dropping, like, basically all your scrolls. Just all of them. Because they're quite complicated for you to use at this stage.
All of them.
Yes. So, Astrid,
I think
your
you're
character's
quite
quite strong, but the downside is that she can't carry much. Because she doesn't have many points in strength.
You just said she's quite strong though, so you're lying.
Yeah, I messed
My
up, ladies
brain
and
is
gentlemen.
quite strong.
Powerful, that's what I'll go with.
Oh, they're cats.
Did you drop all the scrolls?
No. Well, it keeps trying to shoot instead of picking it up.
What are you trying to pick up?
Well, the thing from my inventory.
Then put your weapon away first. By pressing F.
Okay, one sec.
It's like Astrid smuggled all of these scrolls and she's just slowly dropping them from underneath her dress. Nobody look. I'm distributing these illicit scrolls.
Oh no, they fell in the fire and they burned up.
What did?
Goals.
Oh right, I thought you were
Yes.
dropping something else.
No, they fell in the fire and they disappeared.
We've all
Great.
decided that this is our frickin'... Is that the lot?
Yeah.
What's your carry weight now, Astrid?
What does it say?
Just above your character.
156.
Oh, that's still quite a lot. At the very front, what weapons have you got in your inventory?
Imperial longbow. Sheeton arrow, chitin.
Chitin.
Titan, yeah.
Ebony arrow, silver arrow, silver viper blade, steel crossbow.
Oh, I see. Drop the steel crossbow. Well, actually, well, yeah, I'll carry it for now, because you don't have any bolts, and I'll give it back to you when we find you some bolts. But for now, that should free up. Yeah, you should be on, like...
flame arrow and wooden staff of peace. I think that's it.
Oh, maybe drop the wooden staff of peace as well.
Why is it a weapon if it's called the staff of peace?
It means peace in the set.
If you're dead.
It's more like pacification, because it paralyzes the enemy.
Okay.
I specialize in blunt instruments, so it should be good for me. Ed, where did you go?
Having a disagreement with a dog on the bridge.
Oh, I
Can
see.
you sleep? Why can't I sleep?
This way, Astrid.
I'm coming.
Is the dog...
Come very fast.
Is the dog stuck? The dog is stuck.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. Just kind of farming it for free marksman skill. I did invest like 600 gold in just as many different throwing implements as I could.
Wait,
It's not quite the same as training in a skill, but it's similar. And then here's the rogue, right? This man's face should be more shuriken than actual meat at this point. I threw 61 things at him earlier. Then I had to buy... Oh, got a bunch of them back. I guess they would stick in there.
Some of them must have, if he's in this condition. Jeez Louise.
Oh, he's got moonsugar on him.
Oh, he's got... You better confiscate
Okay.
that.
Yeah, for police purposes.
Yeah. Okay, well... Let's head over to Nessus.
I'd like to immediately get lost again.
Alright. Astrid, let's flex on Ed.
Wait, I can't remember what was which one.
To be fair, Ed can probably swim quite fast. Yeah, well done, Astrid.
What do you think I learned at cop school?
How do you know if it's wearing off from the little red well? Or what?
On the bottom
Oh.
right, it'll
There's
say
like an octopus
you've got
mermaid
water walking
person
enabled.
here.
Just cast it quite often, Astrid, because you regenerate magicka really fast. Unlike me.
There's an octopus mermaid person here. He doesn't like it. I don't like him.
Let's have a look. Oh, he doesn't seem too friendly.
He's also not quite capable of catching me if I just keep swimming, so I'm just going to keep swimming.
Got him. And that is that.
Drew.
Sacre bleu, it's a drew. Oh, don't tell me this is too steep.
Yeah, fucked. I can walk on water, but you can't walk on land.
So it would seem.
Bloody fish.
Oh, thanks. I think that helped.
No, I'm stuck. This is so rude.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
Right, it's taking us forever to find Nissus. It should be on this sign though. Old Velothi Nissus, there we go.
Is that
This
that
way,
thing
Astrid.
over there with the plant pot towers?
Absolutely
the only
not, that's a
thing-
Daedric ruin.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the only thing in the area disguised as a town.
What's
There's
this?
2 things saying this is on the signs.
What is
We're going,
this?
going for the left or the right hand one.
Cabin door.
Yeah, well let's explore things like that later, Astrid.
Well, I just want to see what it is.
What he probably means is there's a vampire in there and it's gonna fuck you up.
I don't think they're that common, but yeah, Ed and I did just randomly find a vampire hideout in a swamp, and they are absolutely terrifying.
Oh yeah. Like,
They
Hundreds
move
of
extremely
evidence.
fast, and they make this sort of monstrous screeching sound. Astrid, what are you even shooting?
Thing.
I'm dead again. I mean lost. Oh, I found a big gate. Never mind, I'll go in there.
Why does it never die?
It's dead, Astrid. Press F to put your bow away.
Why is there a dead guy right outside this town? Slightly alarming.
Or is it you?
Oh, Astrid ran into some witch hunters when she was on her way to Nissus to get her assignment. Or to
Oh,
become a
these
healer or
dudes,
whatnot. Wow, this glass spear that we picked up is ridiculous. I don't even have any
Someone
skill
told me
points in it,
third
but
person. How do I fix it?
scroll in.
Okay.
Third person's the best way to do this game. Then you don't know where your throwing stars are going. And if
Well,
you
those
didn't
dogs.
know what you were doing, it's not your fault. I'm a lawyer. Wait, no, I'm the cop.
Are those dogs?
Those are crocodile dogs, yes. What's this?
So what are we doing here? Just exploring my hometown.
It's not your hometown, Astrid. It's your it's where your temple is. High Rock is very, very far from Morrowind.
What do you mean where my temple is?
You became a healer. Well, it's not
Yeah,
where
that's just
your
what you-
temple is, but you became a healer and you were assigned there. It's not your home, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's.
is this thing dangerous? Oh,
What does it look like, Astrid?
so quickly it's given away.
Are you guys in the town or not? I can't see.
We're
you.
getting there, but Astrid keeps walking backwards instead of actually coming.
Well, because the thing was attacking me.
Oh no! I killed it instantly.
Oh, I didn't see.
Oh my god, Astrid, it wasn't even attacking you.
Well, I need to level up my sword.
Astrid,
Yeah,
I'll
Astrid.
level down you if you don't hurry up.
Well, I can't hurry.
You
Yeah.
can, by not constantly getting sidetracked and going backwards.
Is this Hebrew?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, I prefer weed brew.
Yeah.
Alright, we're here. So, we can definitely hitch a ride on the Silt Strider back to Aldrune. Well, back to Balmora actually, to report to Caius. But while we're here...
Somewhere with a pawnbroker. I got a bunch of weird shit I need to sell. I can never find the right person.
Well, there's a few people here. This one will buy armor.
Oh, any spell supplies here actually.
Inside the temple, which is this central structure.
Nice.
Can I sleep somewhere?
Yes. But only if you're sneaky, because technically we're not allowed to sleep in a town in places we don't own. Let me find...
Can I go inside?
Yes, you can.
Oh, good to meet you.
Yeah, so here should be fine, Astrid. Of course you...
Mysterious
Wait, no, where are you?
rose. Ash pit with human skull inside. Ominous something.
That's... Yeah, that's where they bury certain people, I think. I'm not entirely familiar with Dunmer custom, but Astrid, if you follow
I
me...
can't open it, have I?
Astrid,
Oh,
please!
No.
If you want to sleep, you can sleep in here. Because no one's watching.
Dance like nobody's looking. Sleep like nobody's watching.
Exactly.
How do I drop this moon sugar?
How
This
long am I
guy,
supposed to
this,
sleep?
this guy won't sell me spells until I get rid of my moon sugar.
Open your inventory and yeah, drop it. I'll take it. Mmm.
I mean, really? This guy just wouldn't talk to me at all. And now, okay.
I think it's because he's an alchemist, so it's really bad for him to get seen with it, presumably.
What's this thing? You have to distribute all your points before exiting. What does this mean?
You get
choosing
3
extra
points to
spell
spend,
points.
and that's entirely up to you how you spend
Yeah,
them.
mileage may vary. So, like, if you have a skill that's sort of quite low, putting one of your like 3 points in will give you like 5 skill. If it's sort of quite high, you'll probably only get 1 or 2 skill.
I don't know. I'm just gonna put speed because I'm slow.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually kind of goated. That's what I did.
And endurance.
Yeah, just being able to walk around fast and hold a bunch of stuff is goated. So I'd go for that.
And strength. I'm already smart. I don't need that. Oh, hello. Let's talk to the ordinator.
Let's not make this official now. Move along.
Oh, right. Okay, no, you're very nice.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I forgot these are the digs.
I was going to say, Astrid, do they look nice? I mean, they look pretty cool, but they don't look friendly. And
Well,
they aren't,
don't look that mean either.
I guess.
He's just busy. What do you mean keep moving? You're in my way.
Keep moving.
Oh, this is Shrek. Okay, fine.
That... Be careful.
I just put a barrier on myself. What could happen?
Pretty sure you fired a fireball.
Nah. Well, only one.
You don't want to reenact the ship incident. Because if you sink the
Shit,
ship,
oh.
obviously nobody can get you, but if you burn a town here, the entire of Morrowind can get you.
Speak, traveler.
I am speaking.
Well, speak louder.
Say what you want or go away.
Slave. Say your words.
Oh no, now this girl wants to talk to me as well. Hello. I'm an officer moving on. Alright, fine. Jeez. Where's the other cop when you need him?
What was that?
Oh, what, me? I'm down here. Justice. Crime doesn't sleep, so
What
justice
do you
needs to
mean
be
down here?
high up. What could I do down there?
More like up.
Oh, you want to come up? I'm afraid they special police training needed. No, I'm sorry, you have to stay down there. This is a police-only zone. No, no, ma'am, get back.
Haha. Wow. This is how you treat your mage, huh?
I'm my own mage.
What's going on out there?
It's interfering in official police business. It wasn't particularly official, but it was definitely police business.
Oh, I'm lagging out.
We're just having a sparring match. While we wait for you to... What's our official business in this town?
Well, I heard that the Imperial Legion is recruiting, so if we can get our act in order, if we can frickin' behave ourselves for 2 minutes, maybe they'll have us. And
What do you mean? Nobody looks up. They won't see this.
try it, bitch.
Hey, I wasn't doing anything. Ah, police! Okay, I learned my lesson. I won't do it again.
Get him, boys.
Okay. Jeez. Okay, calm down. Okay, I'm getting off the
Alright,
police bench.
there are
right?
a number of skill books actually upstairs in the temple. So we should probably all read them. Astrid's read them already. I actually wanted to see if it would work for each of us in turn. So just this way. Nah, it was a trick. It's an ambush. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, just these ones here. The ones with about, well, over 100 in value. Oh yeah, it works for each of us.
Nice.
There should be 4 in total. Yeah.
Only 2 for me. Oh no, this one. Lessons of Vivek. And there. Nice.
Egg mine.
What was noise?
We can only do this until we get in a
Whoa,
room with
whoa,
an
whoa,
ordinator,
whoa.
and then we have to behave ourselves again.
Do not hit the ordinator.
I get so close.
Wow, whoa. Right, I'm carrying way too many different weapons. I'm going to dump some at Caius's house when we get back to him. But yeah, so what are our thoughts? Do we want to join the Imperial Legion, or do we want to dash straight back to Caius?
I don't know. I'm for Imperial Legion.
Okay.
And we need...
You're already a cop.
Yeah, we need...
May as well get you enlisted.
Keep
Maybe they'll give you
Exactly.
some free armor and a sword or something.
I failed the personality tests to be a cop, so they should let me have a gun. The Imperial Legion get guns, right? I suppose I have Firebolt. That counts.
Okay, we're supposed to go see General Darius. We'll find him at the downstairs at the Madak Trade House. Is this it?
Downright Darius.
No,
So downhill.
that's
Darius.
so Draven.
It's downhill Darius. This is Mr. Carbs, Ali and Carbo. And then here's some locked doors I shouldn't be trying to go into. Here's Bologna.
Bologna. You can't read.
Mr. Bologna.
Ah,
Here's
I found the
Angus.
gentleman in question.
Here's Angus and Vertiphilles. And then over here is Marcus.
He's just at the bottom of the stairs. Whereabouts are you guys?
Oh, are we in the wrong building?
Possibly. Are you at the Madak Trade House?
No.
Then
We
you are
went
in the
to
wrong
the-
building.
We went into the barracks, man. I don't know.
That would
Come
make
out
sense.
your building.
But
Yeah,
apparently...
I was like, this makes sense. All the Legion people are inside.
But,
I guess
but the
he-
police dude.
He is a general, so I guess he doesn't fuck around with the common soldiery. Alright. I'll have a word with him.
Oh,
We're here to join the Imperial Legion. Says, son, you got what we need here at the Imperial Legion. Do you want to join? Or do you want to hear what we're all about? Well, let's hear it.
No,
All right,
I
our
hate being told
duties-
things.
I
I
guess
just want to do things.
You've already heard this spiel, Ed, being a cop and all, but your duties are to the Empire and your commanding officers, in that order. Carry yourself with dignity and uphold the law. You're the face of the Empire to the common man. Respect all members of the Imperial Legion. It is treasonous to fight or steal from other members. If you break these rules, you must speak to your recruiting officer, me, to redeem your standing. Do you swear to adhere to what I have stated? Yeah, alright, let's do it.
I'm immediately going to ask for promotion.
Alright, I'm now a spearman, I don't know about you. Welcome, Laarj Gro-Hyuge. We'll have to stay in uniform, so take this chain cuirass. Oh, it so happens that I already have one, and I'm actually wearing it, so I guess you can have that, Ed, and you can probably immediately sell it because it's medium armor, which you wouldn't like.
I just got one skill in medium armor though. That thing upstairs. Will this book over here give me more skill?
So
No,
he's
it's
given
worth a
us orders. We need to get Widow Vabdas's land deed. So tell us about this widow. Her land is prime for our expansion plans here. Okay. And the land deed. Mansilamat Vabdas died recently in the egg mine, excuse me.
In the egg man. Died in the egg man. Did you die in the walrus?
Ah.
Oh, Imperial Templar skirt.
Cuckoo,
Hello.
cuckoo. But seriously though, he is survived by his wife, who now owns a parcel of land we could use for another dock. Talk to the widow Vadbas and get the land deed to her land. Don't take no for an answer. Get me that land deed. All right.
This is why I became a cop, to go harass civilians for the purpose of the military-industrial complex.
As a friend.
It's all very. It's yeah. It do be like that.
I'm putting on my official cop chain shirt for while we do this.
Oh, you got one
So she
too?
knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the way.
Oh, Astrid, did you get a Imperial chain cuirass in your inventory? How do you pronounce that?
Cuirass.
No.
Cuirass.
Oh. I'm aware that that's problematic.
That's weird. I don't know why Ed and I got one and you didn't. Well, I'm going to sell my spare one.
Come on, cup.
And let's go out and speak to the widow.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you, silly cat? Oh, I think he threw in some plastic.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Oh,
Well,
maybe it's sharp.
Make sure he's okay.
Seems okay, but this is very bitties, Mr. Cat. Anyway, where are you people? Outside?
Yeah. We need to go threaten a widow into handing over her land so the military can have more docks. We're the good guys.
Don't worry about it. Anyway. Alright. Australia good weed. Where's Ed?
What do you mean, over here?
Oh, there he is.
I thought
Alright.
we said
dude
we're
throwing
dead,
flags.
and I was like, what? How'd
We're
you
dead.
crouch?
Omaya wa mu shinderu.
I believe she lives just over yonder. Oh wait, Astrid, I want to show you a funny spell I have. Where are you?
Okay.
You immediately got lost.
Boing. Boing.
Oh, the jump.
Boing.
I'll tell you if you've heard this one.
Ah, yes. The spell of turning the entire Mages Guild against you.
No, that was an entirely different spell. This is
yeah,
the one
we
I used
believe
to
you.
destroy my ship, which is different from the one I used to get fired from the police.
Oh, it
I've,
wore off.
I'd like to say I'm complicated, but my problem is I'm really not.
Why are you firing missiles?
It's a flare. This is a communication technique.
Alright, so here is the Widow Vabdas.
I'm waiting.
Does she have a bed?
So she's not having any of it. She says her husband was murdered by a legionnaire. And now we come asking for his land. You will never get his land. I will fight you, and all of Nissus will fight you until all your foreigners leave us in peace. Now get out of my house.
Wow, racist.
Time for a beatdown.
And she says her husband was murdered, and she asks if we want to help her, we should go to the mines and find out the truth. Well, I guess we should go to the egg mine and see if there's any truth to her claims.
Do we murder this guy so we could get some land?
Let's find out.
No military has ever done that.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Astrid's seeing if, I guess she opens up to her a bit more.
Yeah. She's the good cop. We're the bad cops.
Yeah, that works.
And we're objectively bad cops.
Maybe.
Astrid can't be worse than us.
Well, we're objectively not even cops. We're PIs. We're glorified
No. You're
eavesdroppers.
higher private investigators. We're
What
just
am I
kind
supposed to do? Bribe her?
Yeah, we're not cops for hire. We're cops for unhire. You don't even hire us.
we just
hire
start
ourselves.
investigating shit. We just start investigating stuff, and you have to pay us to stop.
we're not private
We're
investigators.
blackmailers.
We're
We're blackmailers,
public
really, is what we are.
investigators.
Hello? Where are you?
Oh,
We've gone out to the egg mine, Astrid. It's back towards the
Beyond measure.
back into Nissus, and then up the hill. You can follow a path there. It's pretty self-evident. We're out of uniform. What? No, I'm not. I'm wearing mine.
You have to put your cuirass on.
I'm wearing mine.
I'm wearing mine.
Are you having any luck getting through to him?
No?
God.
He just keeps saying, I'm an officer of the Imperial Legion, move along.
Okay, I guess that one cuirass he gave me was frickin' special or something, so I better go buy that one back. An extortionate loss.
Alright, I'll just wait here for you to come along. Maybe there's a back entrance into the mines. Oh, a dog. Ah, this one's angry. Oh, this one's fucking done, so that's what it is. Get fucked.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
God damn it, this hill is so steep that the jump spell isn't even really helping that much.
Kreshweed!
Oh no!
Oh no. The case immediately takes a turn. Oh, she just found fresh weed right as we're rolling. Oh, dude, the bouncer's gonna be able to tell you smell of weed. Come on.
Who's this? I told you. You're out of uniform. Okay, fine.
Right, I'm on my way. I'm
Why
nearly
said they
there.
won't let me in?
Yeah, put your cuirass.
Can you give me some
The
magicka,
wine
please,
cart.
Astrid?
Yeah.
Yes. You have to be next to me.
Quickly, Outlander.
Right.
I haven't much time.
Okay, he's given it to me, now that I'm wearing the special cuirass that is different from the other one that was identical.
Yeah, that's a special.
I sure do love losing 100 gold for no reason.
It had your name tag on it.
Alright, gentlemen.
Well, I can't go in.
You can't.
Because she's not a gentleman.
Why not?
Wait, what? Wait, can I just go in?
Yes.
Yeah. He unlocked it for us.
Oh, right. I thought to be
No,
serious.
I'm the designated cuirass wearing man, so technically only I'm in the Legion. Or we all are, but you guys can't wear the uniform. Right, let's speak to this man.
Egg.
What does he know about the Widow Vadbus? Nothing. And he doesn't know anything about her husband either. I guess we'll just have to go further into the mine and see what we can dig up. Pun not intended.
I was going to say, that's the whole point of the mine. But I've got a throwing star and I'm not afraid to use it. This guy just threatened me.
What'll he say?
Anyone answer my questions about Widow Vadvis?
Hmm.
Oh no, he just tells me, he just keeps telling me where she lives.
Alright, let's go further in. Let's case this joint.
Yeah, let's roll some joints.
I was going to say, perhaps I chose my words poorly once again. Oh shit. You're not supposed to be here. I'm going to count to 10, and if you're still here when I'm done, you're going to be in big trouble, says Laarj Gro-Hyuge. Listen, I'm a fellow orc, and you're really going to talk to me like that? I'm going to keep him busy until you guys arrive. Astrid, if you go further into the mine, he's the first door on the right in the little area where you can go 3 ways.
Wait, so I go into the place where there's like the corners?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
where there's some eggs on the ground. There should be a door on the
And what
right.
did you say?
There should be a door that leads to lower egg mine.
Let's see. Yeah.
Got
Alright,
a knife.
let's take him in. Fists only.
Oh, fist only. Okay.
Ed has a liberal interpretation of bringing him into custody.
Okay, well, we'll show you the boats. Lucky, this is how you do it.
Oh shit, he was a pushover. We punched him and he just went down just like that.
Bro's angry now.
Oh, the dogs are kind of angry, yeah.
Oh shit, what's up with the dogs? Oh yeah, if I remember
the-
correctly, the queen is diseased, maybe? Let's ignore them. Or actually no, I think even if you cure the queen, they still attack you, so let's show them the business.
Yeah, these are definitely dogs.
Okay, it's down. Yeah, the queen is blighted, if I remember correctly. So we need a spell of cure blight. But
Yeah, I ain't got that. I have contracted Ash Ganir.
oh, okay. Well, you can pray at the temple after we're done exploring here. It costs a little bit of gold, but I mean it cures diseases, so that's good. Do not fear me, orc. The ghost of Mansilmat Vabdas himself.
Oh,
Listen, and I will tell you how I was murdered by Laarj Gro-Hyuge, the guy who just
Love his
assaulted
voice.
us and we beat to death, as police officers are wont to do. He says, Laarj is dead and my death is avenged. Well, that was easy. Speak with Darius and do not let him take my wife's land. Then I can rest. Alright. Wait, hang on. Ah, he says we should take an axe from behind him.
oh, that's a
prove-
murder weapon.
Yeah, to prove that that's how he was killed.
Oh yeah, here's his body.
There's his body, but where's the axe?
Here. It's too heavy for me to lift. But
Oh, okay.
It's Lugbob's axe. Right, boys.
Requires an orc strength, no doubt.
Right, boys, let's cuff 'em.
Right, I see another passageway in the... Oh, there's nothing here, okay, it's just a bit of cave. Well, let's rendezvous in town. In town.
And I can go up.
I did for a sec, now I'm back.
I can't, I'm frozen.
Yeah, dude, you just had too much weed.
If
Calm
it
down.
stays like that, you can try reconnecting.
Maybe my mouse is out of battery, I don't know. No, I can't move at all. Hello?
Yes?
Hello?
Astrid, can
No,
you hear
yeah,
us?
I still can't do anything.
Why is this just too steep to actually climb? That's very annoying.
It's taunting
What's
us.
the... How do I leave?
Escape, and then click exit.
And nothing's happening when I press escape.
What? Is your computer being very loud?
No.
Oh,
There's no escape.
Well, it's just playing the background music, but I'm frozen.
weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ed, I found a skill. I'm gonna bring it back. Well, if it stays like that, Astrid, press Control Alt Delete, and just close Test 3MP that way. Oh, I found another. There is another entrance to the mine. Actually, it leads out into the water.
Oh, sick. Yeah. I think I just found the same underwater door.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, it'd be bad if there was more than one underwater door.
Do a 180. Yeah, there you are. Any luck, Astrid?
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean no? Does it not do anything when you press Control Alt Delete?
Yeah.
The hell?
Well, let me just like twiddle the screen. Maybe it's the screen.
Try Alt F4. I think you'll need to press Alt FN F4 probably, but
We have to wait outside like hobos because they don't like people coming in at night.
nah, we can go in.
We're officers of the Imperial Legion, mate. Check the
Well, still
cuirass.
nothing's happening.
Well, I can restart the server real quick and see if it kicks you. No, it's got to be a local thing, but otherwise you'd be able to do other stuff.
see if it's the screen. Yeah, no.
Well, I guess just reset the computer, Astrid. Press the little button, not the big button.
Oh, hello. This is a nice little little place we found ourselves.
Oh. Yeah.
It'd be such a shame
About
if
that.
a big, strong legionnaire was to suspend me. These manacles.
Well, I guess Astrid's going to be quiet for a bit. Let's speak to Darius. Downright Darius.
Tell him actually,
And tell him actually.
as officers of his legion, I don't think maybe we should be doing as
Why
much
are you
murder
away from
as
your
the current
post?
schedule has been doing.
So you have the land deed? No, not yet. Mansilma Vabdas was murdered. He says, do you have any proof? He says, what kind of proof do you have? And there's three options to say, never mind, here is Lugrub's axe, or I spoke with the ghost of Mansilma Vabdas, which I'm obviously going to click.
Yeah.
I've lost 2 points of respect from him. And he says, I don't care if you saw the ghost of Tiber Septim. I can't tell the Legion officers in Cyrodiil that I condemned a soldier to death because you talked to a ghost. Alright, here's his axe. He says, yes, this is Ludgrub's axe. I can see how it's been damaged from hitting the bone here and here. With this, I have no choice but to believe your story. Laarj Gro-Hyuge is an outlaw. Find him and kill him. Then justice will be served. Well, speaking of being a bit ahead of schedule...
Way ahead of you, mate.
I mean, imagine, this means nothing. For all he knows, we took Lugrub's axe, killed Lugrub with it, and now he's like, yeah, it's been hitting the bone here and here.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't question it.
I just love the immediate about turn from him there. I can't kill a man on such flimsy evidence. Here's his axe, he definitely did it. Oh yeah, okay, he definitely did it, yeah. Just the immediate U-turn. Okay. My journal's been updated.
Yep. He has more orders for us, and he's also given me a broadsword. Let's
Okay,
ask about
some-
advancement. Ooh,
Some green circles from Astrid in Discord. Is she there?
pardon?
Getting some green circles from Astrid in Discord. Is she there?
Astrid, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, there.
you are back.
What was that?
Oh, where's that?
Only
You said you
Mum's.
found a skill book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wait, let
Hang
me
on.
try and reconnect or whatever.
Let me put it somewhere
That was
respectable.
weird. I guess like maybe the computer just crashed really badly.
Maybe.
But that was weird that the call was still working.
That's a good point. I don't know what to make of it.
Well, I don't know, I'm trying it again.
Si tu veux manger ou pas? Manger?
No.
Tu veux?
Oh.
Tu veux que je fasse un truc?
Did you read the book, Ed?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool.
Why are you away from your post?
Let's gonna grab some water. My character's gone to fill in the paperwork for the bloody axe that we brought down the corridor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's all about the paperwork. Or maybe you're just doing a different kind of wet work.
Okay, well, it's working again.
Awesome. We'll get back to town.
Right.
And well, while Ed is in the loo, you and I can go about healing or rather curing the blight disease of the Kwama Queen, which is the well, obviously the queen of the egg mine here.
Wait, let me just jump off the whole thing so I can get some acrobatics. Oh no, it didn't work. Maybe I go right to the top.
Where even are you?
Well, I was at the place where that ghost was. I've just left
I see.
now.
Okay.
It's what happens when you bring untrained civilians along on a bus. They see you beat one person to death and they get all squeamish. They black out for like 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I need to get cured. I've been given some form of horrible disease.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I should probably deal with that at some point.
What disease is it?
Ash Ganir.
Okay. Well, maybe Astrid can learn a couple of cure disease.
I mean, I can go
spells.
bet there. I'll need to sell some stuff before I can probably afford a heal spell. But
Astrid can maybe give you some money because she has
Yeah, I've
a
got
lot of
stuff.
money.
You got high and
Oh
dropped
my
a grave.
god, more Kreshweed. Yeah, what? Where are you? In the town?
yeah, I'm in the main temple building.
Okay, on my way.
Well, I think the cheapest way is Astrid. Ed, if you just pray to an altar, that should only cost like 35 gold.
Okay, let's see if I've been remembered to pick up my gold.
Astrid, meet us at the temple.
Yeah, I heard.
I greet you as a friend.
St. Lothis or St. Vilm? So that's always the question.
Ooh,
Which one heals me?
either can heal you. You just pick.
Yeah, Lothis looks like kind of a chill dude.
I think you can just pick. Have to pick restoration if I remember correctly.
Oh, that was blight. I cured blight. It said I did not have a common affliction, and then I selected the blight option instead, and it did a thing.
Oh, okay.
That's bad, right? That's quite serious.
Blight is quite serious. Did
I mean,
you
I guess
cure
it
it?
makes sense. Yeah, well, I think so.
Perfect. Yeah, to be
Weapons
fair,
almost
also
end my
those
effects.
creatures did have blight disease, and that's what we're going there to cure.
Does make sense then. Where do I check my status effects?
How many monies do you need?
It should be
I
among
think I'm fine.
the ones in the bottom right, all those little squares.
You don't need money? Okay, fine.
I mean, I could always use more
drop
money, man.
just drop 1,000 Astrid, and we'll
They've
split
been
it. We'll split
defunding
it
the
between
police and
us.
shit by not paying me.
Yeah.
In general, if you're going to drop stuff, it's better to do it inside. Because, well, it's easier to see.
Okay.
For instance, for me, there's tons of...
Drop it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait,
Ed.
I was trying to make it easier to see.
What is it? 600. Okay. Roughly. No, it's 607.
Oh, so it doesn't matter precisely.
Yeah, just around 600 each for us is good.
Also,
Here's
we
the weapon.
already have a bit of gold, so only give me 500.
Well, I'm not doing
Because-
anything with mine.
I was just suggesting drop 1,000 so that I can split it more quickly.
Gotta buy spells, man.
Right.
Well, I've got
I'll.
some
No, Ed, you took the 500 one.
now. It doesn't matter, you deal with it.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I've
There's
got
only a difference of 107.
I've got 982 now.
Okay, well I can give you just 107.
Excuse me.
Wait, what? You've got more than that? That's fine. I don't need more.
No,
I've
cool.
got plenty. Anyway,
Alright.
we need to go see the hetman.
What's a hetman when it's at home?
He is the head.
As a friend.
He's the leader of the village.
Yeah.
Where
Is he not in the
though?
big temple?
No, I think he's in here. Yes, he is. Although considerably further in. Why is there a rat?
I can't go through that door.
Eh? Nani?
Up there, so. I think I tried to use it at the same time as Astrid and I lagged out for a few seconds.
Ah, right. I could always use more magicka, by the way, Astrid.
He's not joking, he could literally always use more magicka.
Well, I'm a bit far away, I can't reach, you'll have to wait for me.
Alright, let's have Astrid speak to the hetman.
There's a door up here and it's just locked.
Is that enough?
Not quite.
Oh my god.
Fussy,
Okay,
isn't
thank you. Oh, yeah, it is. Is there anything anywhere else? I thought it was in
There's a
here.
second. There's a layer down here we didn't go into. There's like a corridor.
I might be able to unlock that, actually. How powerful is... Oh no, it's 25 to 50 points, so it's got a 1.
There's just a skeleton in there.
Well, let's get rid of the skeleton.
Why are there just random skeletons?
The old chop chop. Okay, well, I do have points in axe. No one can deny that. I axed him a question. Oh, lock
Oh,
level 25.
Lord.
Can I
That's...
open the chest and not look around?
Oh, I might be able to do something about
Hello?
that.
Oh, got
Hello?
him.
Can you open the chest if no one's around?
Yes. And indeed, no one is around.
This one's been unlocked.
If it
but
says there's a
trapped. Oh my
trap, though,
Lord, what-
Astrid, you probably want to heal yourself.
What happened to my face? What is this helmet I picked up?
Astrid,
Nothing happened.
you probably don't want the one to be the one just like hoarding swords and stuff, so probably drop that sword.
Oh, I didn't see I picked one up. Right.
Also, let me open chest with traps in general, both of you, because I absorb the spells rather than half dying to them.
I think this
But I
is-
wanted to feel alive.
Wait,
Cool.
nothing happened when I opened it, but yeah.
You might have absorbed it,
But-
Astrid, but it's still not a good habit.
If this is the Hetman's house, why did he have random skeletons?
He had skeletons in his closet, you know.
Like literally, there's just a room with a closet and some skeletons.
Biasus?
Yeah, quite.
I could use more magic and a bit more health,
Usually
but
that's pretty good.
it's there is no hurry. Wait, who the hell is this? Oh. Didn't recognize
just
you
got
with
a
the mask
new-
on.
Got a new
Oh
horrifying
my
helmet.
god, I've frozen again.
Again?
Again.
What the hell? Can you alt-tab or do anything?
Oh, it's loading. It's
Um,
giving me the blue loading thing. but nothing's really happening. Let's see.
Weird. And well, I guess we could check the temperature of the computer if you're able to get there. Eddie's not even. He's not even attacking.
He's just chilling, being chilling. Sorry, bud.
Oh, a bunch of raw ebony.
What?
It's quite heavy. I'm going to give you a sword to carry because I'm now encumbered.
It's just showing loading still.
Dwemer void sword, fuck.
I don't know how to help Astrid. Is there? It just says loading. It doesn't. Nothing else.
No, what? You know, like it has like the spinny blue thing.
Right. Can you press escape?
No.
Control Alt Delete again.
It says it's not responding. We'll close the program, I guess.
Yeah. What is not responding though?
Test 3 MP.
Right. I wonder why.
Okay, it's closed it now.
Oh, and now the rats are attacking. So I guess they were confused by the fact that Astrid was glitched out.
The book here is another skill book,
Yep.
and then there was a key to the Ardstrellen door,
Oh,
which I
okay.
guess is the one upstairs.
Did you pick it up? Yeah, okay. Well, let's go do
Yeah.
that.
And there's a random little chest on top of here with a skill of 10 I can just open up quick. Oh, that's a probe, not a lock.
Type in CPU into the start menu and something called CPU ID HW monitor should come up. You can click yes to that. I heard it.
Yeah, I did. Wait, so which one?
Oh, there'll be loads of things, but it should be quite obvious what temperature is. It's the little flame icon. You want to look at the ones for CPU and GPU.
It's GPU is 38.
38.
And CPU, it should say something along the lines of AMD 965 X4 B, maybe something like that.
Wait, AMD Phenom 2X, blah blah.
Yeah, that's right.
37.
37? What's max?
Okay, right?
What's the that's fine. That's really good.
Max 38.5.
I think it's a software glitch then rather than a hardware one.
Yeah, I mean it seems like it because it's like clearly everything else is working.
I don't know why it's
Like,
doing that though,
just
because
the thing that's not responding.
I thought it was the cleanest install of us three.
Because it's like if the whole computer crashed, then it would like shut down everything, right? Like I wouldn't just be able to talk to you in the background.
Well, maybe next time we'll have you run it in a window. That way it's easier to close it. In fact, you can do that now if you want.
Yeah, before we go through this door.
So launch it again, but this time press escape, options, video, and then you'll figure it out. There should be an option for full screen or not. Yeah, Ed, go for it.
Suspicious.
Very. Did those lights just suddenly come on?
Yeah.
These candles. Dang, that's pretty cool, but also pretty spooky. Alright, hold your fire, hold your fire. They're friendly. It looks like they're domesticated trolls by this guy. He just casually keeps a Daedroth and a Dwemer, a Shock Centurion as his pets. Honestly, what an absolute Chad.
Kind of dope actually.
Let's speak to
Crocodile
this
hunting,
absolute
okay.
madman who's flexing on us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me ask him about a casual conversation starter. Tell me about the disappearance of the dwarves.
Of the dwarves.
He says, when we are better friends, ask again.
Let's talk about Nissus. Everyone here leaves me alone. That's how I like it. Okay.
Wait, is window border what I'm looking for?
Hang on a sec. This might not be the Hetman. It should be...
Oh, he knows about the moon and star though.
Astrid, it should be full screen, and you should turn it off.
Oh, okay.
It might make the game smaller, but I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Well, I mean, nothing's happened though.
Well, then you have to click OK and return. You might need to restart it, as in the program.
Oh, alright. Well,
Say what you want or go away.
This guy knows about the moon and star.
Yeah, I did ask him about that, but I believe we've been told that stuff already by, Oh wait, hang on, no we haven't.
Yeah.
What's he got to say about the moon and star then? Pardon me.
So, the woman was talking about how there's loads of different conflicting stories about what the moon and star is.
Yep.
It looks like he's convinced it's the ring. He had an enchanted ring called Moon and Star, made for him specially by a Dwemer sorceress. Blessed by the Daedra Lord Azura. Oh, fuck. It gave him supernatural powers of persuasion and was indisputable proof of identity, because any other who tried to wear the ring would be killed instantly.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's
Alright.
the same.
It's still the same, Astrid.
Yeah, I turned off full screen and I
What's window border?
on, but it doesn't make a difference if I put on or off. Well, it was off and I turned it on.
Well, just play and I'll play about with it next time I'm at yours and see if it helps.
Wait, I'm gonna do.
Now.
Oh, what? It made it like the what's it called? The flux thing. It's gone dark. So I guess the computer knows.
Yeah.
But it's not showing.
It might make it easier to tab out of it. That's why I suggested you do that.
Is it Daedroth dangerous or do I just ignore it?
This one is passive. In general, they're freaking scary, but this one's chill because it's this guy's pet, because he's an absolute madman. Ed's been asking him some questions about the moon and star, and it turns out that it's a special ring that Nerevar wore, that was enchanted by a literal god, Azura, and on top of that, it would instantly kill it if anybody wore it except him.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. So I
mean,
guess
we're really backing ourselves to be the Nerevar.
yeah, I
clearly...
mean, it's not like we've worn the ring or even found it.
Yeah, but we're clearly going to find it and put it on, right? So we can prove to the old woman that we're Nerevar.
Dibs that you put it on first, you know.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You just drop dead instantly. Well, who's next?
Look, it's got to be one of us three.
It was just never Nerevar's ultimate troll. He never actually wore the ring, and it was a ring that just objectively killed anyone instantly.
Yeah, he always just used sleight of hand to pretend he was putting it on.
Yeah, exactly. He had a fake finger.
It's actually just the magic ring that kills you.
No, he had a single prosthetic finger.
Oh, like a really convincing
We
one.
need some magic.
Do you need some magicka, Laarj?
I need tons of magicka, but hang on. Let me just see if anybody here is willing to tell me about Hetman Abelwamia. Okay, but where does he live? Who has... Oh, excuse me. So Abelwamia hut must be his hut. Thank you, Astrid. I could use a little bit of regular healing. Do you have heal other? I don't think you do actually.
I've got heal companion.
Oh, it's okay. I can heal myself. Just about. All right. Let's have a word with the Hetman. Ed, do you want to have a word with him since you're better at talking and he is of your kin? Or Astrid, you can speak to him. Tell us what he has to say.
Let's see, I've got a terrifying crab face on, so...
No, talk to him about the Nissis egg mine.
Right.
Wait, sorry, where are you? I got
It's
lost.
up the hill.
I was
Okay, thanks.
Wait, does he have anything else? Maybe talk to him about Cure Blight.
I have scrolls of blight curing if you'd like to barter. Should I barter?
He's gonna sell us scrolls to cure his town's problem.
That's...
What a chad. What an absolute What an absolute hostile mindset this guy's got.
So it costs 100. I mean, it's not awful. How much does it cost for you,
Maybe
Astrid?
we try and bribe him.
No, because it costs about as much to bribe him. Don't try that. But tell me,
Traveler.
how much does it cost for you to buy the Scroll of Dayr's Blessing?
We'll have to go on barter.
Yes.
Mm. 100.
Okay, so grab one, but definitely not all 5. Just one.
Guess it's just a fixed cost. Yeah.
Or do you only need one?
You only need one.
Okay, I have obtained the scroll for it.
How much did he charge you for it?
Oh no.
Well, don't worry about it. Let's go.
Back to the egg mine then.
That's right.
Cool. Meet you there.
Oh, I have to
We've-
click
we've-
offer, or...
Yes.
Yeah, to complete the sale.
Thank you,
There's
please
two-
come again. Alright.
How much did he
There's
sell it to
two-
you for?
Yeah.
Because it's different from the asking price is different from the value price. It would have said in the bottom left, but maybe you didn't see it.
Let me think. I was on 9 something. No, I think it was basically the same.
Oh, that's good, because for me he wanted to charge 131. Because I am apparently intimidating and not likable.
Well, I mean, I think he
Yeah.
might have charged me like 1 extra, but I can't really remember.
I can hear you thinking, oh yeah, true to life, Ed.
Wow.
Yeah, you're the large intimidating one, right?
I thought it was Steph.
Oh, okay. Let's not bring household politics into the matter. We're having a nice,
You
peaceful
can go
evening, free of drama. That said, I am
Why-
fucking
what-
glad to be
you're
moving
not
out.
her?
She is, but I think she's just monging out in the living
She's
room.
not stomping today.
Not much. Oh, there's like a
Oh,
little
which-
bar outside the mine. That's cool
Oh
as
my
heck.
god, wild. Hello, Elderwin.
Oh, that reminds me, Astrid. You have 5 bottles of Cyrodiilic brandy, so we'll finally be able to toast to adventure and investigation with Ed. In like the first episode, we agreed to have a drink, and we haven't had one yet.
Oh my god, he knocked my water bottle. Luckily it was empty.
What, with his tail?
Yes!
What a twit.
It's silly fun.
Ed, are you already in the mine?
No, I'm just here behind you.
Ah, okay. Let's go find the Kwama Queen
Just
and
been
make her
silently following you with my creepy crab face.
make her Kwama cured.
All Kwama are queens.
If she queeves, she's a quat.
You wanna? What did you just queer to me?
Hey, I'm quarking here.
Oh my god.
Detected.
Sorry, we've absolutely lost our minds. Don't mind us. Okay, this way, everyone.
Speak for yourself.
Now
And I
then.
bet you're just egging each other on.
We're quaking each other, Quan.
Okay, run through. Because do not look to the right. There are many enemies. There are a lot of men chasing me. Okay, absolutely do not attack this, or the village will undergo a famine. Astrid, whenever you're ready, come here. Press E or open your inventory. Scroll down your list of spells on the list. Well, scroll down your list of scrolls, in fact, and find the one that says Scroll of Dayr's Blessing, and click on it. Alright, then close your inventory, press R.
And I click.
Yes. Ah ha ha ha!
Is
Glorious.
it good now?
Yes. And I think even, because it does it in a 10-foot radius, even the one behind you... Oh no, never mind, Astrid, run away. Ignore them, they're not very grateful. Let's bait them over here and run away. Just ignore it. It's other people's problem.
Remember,
Alright,
if
nice
you
one.
just
Nice sidestepping.
move, they
Astrid,
can't
for
hit
God's
you.
sakes, come.
I am coming.
No, you're just sort of standing there faffing about
Yeah,
with
because
your
I was
weapons.
trying to get my bow out.
Well, at point blank range when we're just trying to run away. Come on, Astrid.
Well, you told me not to use my sword.
Yeah, as in don't attack it. You okay, Astrid? Astrid, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. Oh no, okay, I'm fine now. No, I think it was an internet thing.
Okay, spooked us there.
No,
I
was
like
like,
that
here
for
we
a
go.
split second as well.
Okay, probably on my end then.
Oh, parkour! You can bounce off all the different struts and stuff to take no falling damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit escape us for a second, Astrid, and check your temperatures, but I really don't think it's that. I think it was just a bug.
No, Ben, we just fixed the bug. That was the quest.
Hey.
Well, what, don't I have to exit the game completely to do?
No, just Alt-Tab. Press escape and then Alt-Tab.
Yeah, well, that's what I did, but it just shows the command thing.
A?
Well, you know, I can't see the edge of the window, right?
Right.
So I can't, like...
But when you Alt-Tab, it should be one of the windows that you can switch to.
Well, no, it just shows me test 3 MP and the command thing.
Oh, you must have closed the other thing
Watch
then.
out, Outlander.
Well, don't worry about it. Clearly
No, I
it's
mean,
fine
like,
for
it
now.
opens the small window in front of the Morrowind.
What is Ed
It
fighting?
doesn't give me the option between the windows. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying out the different. I was trying to remember how you do the different, the 3 different attacks.
Oh,
weapons.
if you want in options, there's preferences, always use best attack.
Nah. Bitches.
Yeah, I feel the same way. So it's forwards to thrust, side
Yeah,
to
forward
side
is
to
stab,
slash,
side is slash,
and then standing still to
and head
chop,
is
or reverse.
It's only slightly difficult with the spear, where the only good move is thrust, and you
But
can't like be constantly running at someone.
It's only when you're clicking that you need to activate it. So you can actually charge up a thrust and then move around however you like and still thrust. It's only at the point of clicking and telling it you want to attack. Yeah, so you can still hold it. Which in terms of actual like martial arts or just normal human physics, doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense because
excuse me.
you need to
Excuse me.
swing the weapon immediately. You don't sort of like hold a charge like you're
I'm the-
building a Kamehameha or whatever.
Varine, and I'm a cup. Always apply to me.
You can't just swing your arm around a lot and like use it as a spring. That's not exactly.
I've watched one.
This
Piece, and
orc
that's
is
exactly
hitting
what
on
it
this
does.
miner, it would seem. Oh, but she's rejected his advances. Oh, maybe she's.
Whoa, hitting on
So
him.
what do you
Oh.
want?
Oh, you mean miner with an
Oh,
ER.
yeah. I didn't even mean to phrase
so-
that.
Yes, in front of three-
Sussedly.
In front
Suspiciously.
of 3 police officers.
Dodgily. Yeah. Well, they probably have better things to do. Like picking Kreshweed. Astrid has wakened. Right, so we can report back to Darius. We can report back to Darius, and I think that's most of the problem solved for this town, but then we should definitely head back to Caius and see if he can't point us in the direction of the sickest books.
Where is gone?
Where is what?
Never mind. Obscure references.
And what is your business here? How may we help?
He says,
We
good,
have
now the
dealt with
miners can get back to work. We'll still have to put guards in the lower parts of the egg mine, but at least the villagers can get their eggs. Take these 100 drakes as a reward. Oh, good. I can pay back Astrid for getting that scroll. What about advancement? Ah, I am a good soldier, apparently. We're now trooper. And we have Imperial Steel cuirass. I swear to fuck if it's heavy armor. It is. I will have to sell that
Of course it's
immediately.
heavy armor.
Yeah, but cast iron's heavier than steel. But I guess maybe it's thicker or whatever. I don't know.
Steel is heavier than feathers.
I got that.
You're right. Oh, look at this dude's face. I want this face.
Oh, I'm over encumbered because of the shield. Dang it. Or because of the armor. Right, Ed, why don't you take
guys
the armor
outside.
and
Where are
sell
you?
it?
Still inside.
Yes.
I'm up on the top floor.
Well, I'll
Who's with
slowly
the cast face?
I'll slowly bring it
What, my-
towards the stairs.
My horrifying
You've got a
crab
gas
face.
mask.
My horrifying crab gas mask. What's wrong with it? It's just so I look approachable when I'm, doing my police duties. I just run up to children in the street with my spear out and my crab gas mask.
You run up to children on the street with your spear out? That's
Yeah. Time
you're
out.
under
So
arrest.
Respect your elders.
Ed, this steel cuirass you can steal. Excuse me, sell. It was given to us freely. Old habits die hard or some shit.
Do we not have to keep this for
Why are you
uniform
away
purposes,
from
or is my old one probably fine?
I mean, your old one wasn't fine. I'm the only one with the magical chain cuirass, which is different from all the other chain cuirasses.
Oh, okay.
You can just sell everything.
Nice.
You only want light armor, if I remember correctly, so just sell
Yeah,
everything.
I kind
It's
of
not
just like
that.
the look of this though. Kind of like the look of this strip.
But just before we go on a selling spree or whatever, let's have a drink. Seeing as
Yeah.
we've finally gotten some
I'll
Wait,
take
where's
my
Astrid?
horrifying crab face off.
some Cyrodiilic brandy. Astrid,
Alright, I'm just eating some salad.
come and join us for a drink. In fact, you have brought the drinks.
In fact, you have to join us because you've got the drinks.
Where are you? At the bar?
Yeah.
Yes. I know
Which
that.
one?
The
Top
one we
floor.
were just in.
It was like a meter away from where you were, Astrid, when you've gone outside, haven't you? It's inside. You were
No, I thought you
at...
were talking about the one which was like a terrorist, because it was
Oh, I
night.
see. Well, no, it's night.
What? Our terrorist was banned at night.
The night is cold and full of terrors.
Okay.
Dark, sorry, excuse me.
Dark and full of terrace, yeah.
Well, it's let's say it's cold too.
Oh wait, it's not the temple, is it? Oh, I'm confused.
Astrid, for fuck's sake, it's the Madak trade house where you were moments ago.
Yeah, but I started going towards the terrace, so I...
Well, that's your fault.
Why can I not Fortnite dance in this game? This is the worst game.
I am
Maybe you guys should
99% sure there are mods for that. Unfortunately.
Come, stand on the other pillar so that when she comes back in, she can.
Bear witness to our majesty. Or some shit.
It's at the other pillar. Alright, I'll just stand still and she won't notice us. My vision is based on movement.
You okay, Astrid?
Well, I'm in the Maddock trade house.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you notice anything about the stairs?
Well, I did go up the stairs, but no one was there.
Are you,
Oh,
are you
no.
sure?
How did you not see us?
Because I couldn't, like, from that angle. I wasn't looking up, I was looking, like, in front, you know?
I couldn't believe you.
I told you her vision is based on movement.
Okay, well,
T-Rex rules.
I'm gonna sit. These chairs are a bit big for me, but I'm gonna squat over here. Astrid, pour the drinks after you're done punching.
No.
She's just pouring. She's pouring you some punch, my dude.
Hey,
Okay, no, I need to give you some more because it has to be even. Okay. Well, how do... Wait, where is the goon?
I'm just break dancing. Don't mind me. I'm tearing the dance floor up.
looks like very concerning twitching. Ah, here's one. See if you can put them around the table for, I don't know, aesthetics.
Thematic
Oh, that,
effect,
another one.
yeah.
Nice, nice.
Oh, but that's two.
Yeah. Oh. I see.
Stupid game. This thing is so rude.
All right.
Tearing up the dance floor. When's my shot? When are my shots ready? Let me know.
There we go. All right. Well, we've come a long way. We've picked up a new
Already?
friend, and we've solved the famine induced by the diseased Guama Queen of this town. So I'd say we've done good, and we've definitely earned a strong Cyrodiilic brandy. So, guys, cheers.
Cheers. And now, as I understand, I literally just put it directly onto my face.
Yes.
How do I drink it?
You literally
put it
take
on your character's
inventory
face.
and then drag it onto your character's face. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Hey.
Huzzah! Well, that was most excellent. I guess now we can get the sleeper Silt Strider back to Balmora.
The red eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
Actually-
jumping off this because if I jump off the right level, I get more acrobatics.
Okay, Astrid. Did you get? Did you sell whatever you wanted to sell, Ed?
No, but I need to go see the pawn trader who's back in Caius's place anyway.
Okay, yeah, it's best to sell there anyway, seeing as they like us more and you'll get better prices. I was just
I
carrying
also just
too much
got
crap.
like a bunch of weird niche crap that like I need to find 6 different vendors, or I could accept a slightly worse price to just get rid of them all in the same place.
Yeet. Ouch.
Yeet.
But that
Ouch.
did increase my acrobatics.
Why walk when you
Oh
can
shit, let's do it
ride?
again.
Oh, why walk when you can ride?
Where are you?
Where are we going then?
Ah,
won't
Astrid
take
has
us-
high enough acrobatics that she didn't even take damage. She's flexing on us. Alright.
I did. Just not that much.
Oh,
Won't
okay.
take us
We didn't hear it.
straight back to Balmora.
Aldrune is close enough.
Yeah.
Is that enough magic?
It is, thank you, Astrid. I was actually at
I'm-
full magicka, but I appreciate it.
Thanks.
So Astrid, right-click on the guy, tell him you want to travel, and then travel to Aldrune.
Why walk when you can run?
Oh, why walk
can
when you
ride?
can ride?
So true, King.
Outlander.
Stop calling me Outlander.
Alright, let's all put on our helmets. Our traveling
Wait, click
gear.
on where?
Aldrune.
Top option. Yeah, Aldrune.
Okay.
Ah, here she comes now. Just in time.
Well. You gotta-
By the way, Astrid,
sometimes-
you have a spooky mask as well that I picked up for you. It's in your inventory already.
Oh dear.
All right. Hey Ed, what do you think of this? Looks pretty cool, honestly.
How do I see
Ooh,
myself?
I like it, yeah.
Scroll out and then move.
Oh yeah, oh my god, that's quite cool. I like it, it's spooky.
Very nice.
Halloween! Oh my god, are there pumpkins in
What?
this game?
How do I see my front? again?
Move the camera.
My camera's automatically turning with my guy.
Oh. I don't know. For me, it doesn't do that for some reason. Maybe I have a mod, but
I know my face is a horrifying fish crab monster, but I can't actually
I'm-
turn to look at it.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Are you?
For Halloween, I will carve a weed leaf into a pumpkin.
Oh, for
and
God's
say
sake.
it's blue weed.
people will assume it's a maple. Actually, no. People know what a weed leaf is.
No,
Who,
they
who am I
won't.
kidding?
Yeah, no one knows what a maple leaf looks like because no one cares about Canada.
Hey.
Yeah, they're so polite that no one noticed them.
Let's see. Well, to get back to Balmora, I guess we can try and use the Mages Guild if Ed is not still banned.
I didn't when I
Why are you banned?
Yes,
look, we don't talk about it.
He caused a bit of an incident.
Oh dear.
Oh shit! Nice. I think they've forgiven me. When I logged in this time, yes, excellent. When I logged in this time, I didn't get the normal message. That's just like normally it's like a status message when I start. It's
Who the
like,
hell
hey,
is
you're
this?
banned. By the way, you're banned from the Mages Guild.
Ooh, Astrid.
As an elite.
An elite. No, Astrid, that's an Argonian. Oh, Warbada. Hey, Ed.
Get a bunch of super cheap spells.
What?
What?
Aye. I thought the door would push you, that's why I was doing the epic trolling, but
Well,
Seems-
you sucked at it.
Questions?
it
Maybe
would
you
appear to be the
consider
case.
Getting
For
fucked.
the right price.
Yeah. I need to. Yeah. It looks like I've been forgiven, dude.
Awesome.
I didn't get the normal message that's like, the mages will kill you.
Astrid,
And when
if
I
you
talked
want
to
to
the person,
buy-
they agreed to sell me spells.
If you want to buy spells, Astrid, this guy sells invisibility, which is exactly what it sounds like. There's also levitate. Now, these are all very expensive, bear in mind, but you are quite a powerful mage, so
What,
it may
the
be worth
elite?
it. Yes.
Spells.
It's only the upstairs people are selling spells.
Oh, no,
Possibly.
Oh no, it's person time. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's invisibility strong, which might interest you, and levitate great.
I guess I can't afford them, but
We'll get whichever one you want. Well, you can get both if you want, yeah.
Training for the right price.
Looks like only the upstairs people have any spells
Yes,
to
what is
sell.
travel?
But still, it's good. I can get spells from now on when we go to mage guilds.
Ah, while we're down
Which
here,
is fun.
Well,
how much money do I have left? I've only got 185 left.
okay, well, if you see anything you really want, you can just ask me and I can get it for you.
Oh, does that mean I can use the teleport thing now?
Yes, let's all discuss some stuff before we do that, though. Well, not discuss, per se, but I want to give some stuff to people. Yeah, Astrid, I have a bunch of robes, a selection of robes, if you will, that you might enjoy. So if you come to the inner sanctum kind of area,
Wait 1 second.
down the stairs. Well, okay, I'll just put them at your feet.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Take your pick.
Let me think. Ooh, is this one pink? Oh no, it's red. What a disappointment.
We're playing
What
Fashion
an
Souls
absolute
over here.
clusterfuck.
Hmm.
This truly is the Dark Souls of fashion.
Meh.
I think the green one honestly looked best on you.
Now I've been kicked out of
the-
the mages
I
guild
might put
again.
this one on just for a change.
Okay. If you don't want the others, you can give them back to me just because I know you can't carry very much.
Okay. I think this was the one that's too wintry. Well, I might change back to the green one at some point, but you can give
Well,
it back
you
to
can
me
take
then.
that one then. There was another one, I think. So keep the green one and
Oh.
give me the
Oh.
other one.
Wait, let me see. No, yeah, this one's not as good.
Where's the other dude who's willing to sell me spells? He's paying me rent.
Okay, and you can take the green one back, Astrid.
Mercy.
Yeah, there are two people here who spells. This,
Oh, yeah.
This guy and the Argonian.
I'm trying to just buy all the cheap spells I can to try and level up my...
I'll live without until I can sell some stuff. Do you have to sell like different things to different people?
Yeah, so people tend to prefer if you buy whatever they like selling.
Yeah, do what I do, just sell it all to the
So-
one dude who buys everything.
That's the fastest way to get ripped off, but
But it's also the fastest way to get some money.
I believe this book might be useful for some of you. It's a skill book that I've just plonked down here, Astrid. The Vagaries of Magicka on the bench. Might give you a point, might not. Ed, same for you.
Okay. Well, I just clicked the right click.
Now I'm already too high.
Okay.
I'm too high to read, man. Whoa.
I'm just going to pile some books here, seeing as I don't really need them.
Is this your stuff, the Imperial Steel?
Yeah, it's the stuff from our little incident with the hunger Daedra.
Oh, yeah, that did.
So I thought
He's a
I'd
cool
bring
dude.
it here. Anyway, we're ready to teleport, I guess. Gentlemen, let's roll.
Oh no.
Astrid, whenever you're ready.
What, you're outside?
No! Down the
Oh.
stairs, Astrid. In the inner sanctum area, remember?
Yeah, she's way too high to remember that.
I think the blindfold isn't helping. Alright. Be careful you don't hit the woman near you.
No, I don't want to be hit by the Mage's Guild again.
Alright. Astrid, this way. Oh wait, Astrid's exploring.
No, I've already explored this.
Oh, one of the
Okay.
places I can teleport is Sadrith Mora Wolverine Hall.
Ah,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
I
the
don't
name
get
of the
it.
fort at Sadrith Mora. But anyway, we're going to Balmora. 30 gold pieces. And whatever. let's
28
just
for
go.
me. Yeah.
Let's see if Astrid makes it. Hey, there we are. We
Hey!
figured it out.
Oh, Astrid stand still. It kind of dripped out right now. Yeah,
She really does look like some sort of badass necromancer or some shit like that.
Yeah,
or some kind of,
I'm
you
a
know.
badass necromancer,
Oh,
excuse you.
On the right here, you'll see the little incident that led to my previous misunderstanding with the mage.
Oh dear.
Um,
But we can't have these corpses lying around.
I wouldn't touch
look,
that.
she was like that when I got there. I swear.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
Indeed.
Oh,
There's someone
yeah, these
watching
people are all willing to
Balmora,
speak
I
to
can
me
tell.
again, and they're still telling me to eat shit if I try and buy any spells. This
Ooh.
one dude, this person's willing to talk to me again, but she said, I asked, can I please buy some spells? And she basically looked at me and said, at your rank, ooh, yuck, get better, scrub.
Compelling writing.
Give me spells. Shit. Big, easy.
Ooh, let me learn Soul Trap. Wait, how good is my mysticism?
Well, it's not very mysterious, is it now?
It's garbage.
Yeah,
it's level 2. Okay, let me not learn that then. Cheap though it is.
If you can tell how good it is, it's not mysterious.
Like, if no one's looking, can you just take something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay. fine.
It's very finicky whether or not people are looking. What are you trying to take?
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Wow.
No, nothing in particular, I was just wondering.
Huh.
Well, there is a scroll here for
Until we got
first area.
until we got the updated mods, I was very much 50-50 on whether Galbadir was supposed to be a man or a woman. I thought maybe Hyle was all just like a little bit in the androgynous zone. It's a lot clearer now.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Had a bit of a glow up. Hello.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Oh my god, we could have stolen the Dagoth Ur blessing.
You want to try cover that sentence again? Try again.
Yes, we could have stolen it, Astrid, but I mean, it's not always worth.
Well, I mean, I think they're looking anyway.
Okay. Okay, I need to sell some armor, and then I've got like just a frosted ebony cup that I need to sell.
Is Galbadir still watching? Oh, hang on. She's facing the wrong way. But apparently
I'm listening.
I'm so loud and obnoxious that I still can't sneak it in there. God dang it.
Do you need me to distract this person?
It's not going to happen. We need to be a much higher level. We'll need like telekinesis or some shit. Does she actually? Can she
Alright,
teach
I'm
me
listening.
telekinesis? Oh, she doesn't have any spells.
Where was the... So there's an armourer somewhere. Scribbled scrolls there. Scroll sharp.
Could you
Oh,
store?
you sell weapons. You buy... Oh, you do buy armour. Perfect.
But does he buy power?
You need magical.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I've got some risotto downstairs in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
Let
yeah,
us
that's it.
speak to Caius then and wrap
Yeah,
up.
let's go tell Muscle Grandpa what we did. I hope he'll be proud of me.
Astrid, whereabouts are you?
I'm in the armorer.
Ah, okay. Well, when you're ready, come out and let's go visit Caius Casades, who he'll be your first time meeting. He is the Imperial Spy Master for the entire of Morrowind, and he is Buff Grandpa also.
Okay, interesting.
His job is...
It's in the job
Yeah,
description. You gotta be.
No. The Spy Master is the job. The Buff Grandpa is a lifestyle. I also have learned jump.
Ah,
Now we can really terrorize these
the
citizens.
best spell.
Yep, here he is.
All right. I'll report.
Oh, I see what you mean.
He is literally always like this.
Muscle
He's just
wizard.
hanging out. I like the loot that you left for him, because now he's just like an old guy playing a guitar in his house topless. This is Keith Richards, basically.
All right. Let's discuss our orders with him. You've spoken with Sul Matul and Nibani Mesa, and from what they say, it sounds like you really could be the Nerevarine. That's just incredible. But I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try to get word to Mayra Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the dissident priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? How do we respond? I'm ready for anything, or I'm willing but cautious?
Oh no, we're ready for anything.
Yeah. He says, don't get overconfident. But it so happens that I agree, you're ready. But just in case, I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Oh, I love it when people give me 400 gold just in case. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with the healing potions, new gear, and a little training. Whatever you think you need most. And remember, if you get in trouble, back off, rest up, and go back fresh. Don't get cocky. I think this will be a tough one. Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth sent a patrol to near Nar Mok, hunting smugglers with 6th House connections. They found a 6th House base, and a 6th House shrine, and a 6th House priest named Dagoth Ur. Speak to champion Reza Pulia at Fort Buckmoth. She'll tell you about the patrol and the 6th House base. Your orders are to find that base, kill Dagoth Ur, and bring me a full report on the 6th House base. Well, shit.
Oh shit, we're finally going in on the sleepers.
Yeah. We're gonna catch him slipping.
Oh, if I just leave my camera long enough, it's about to pan around to my dude's face.
Hey. That is one way of doing it.
Wow, oh my lord, I look horrible.
Oof.
That's just what I was going for, baby.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying. But
I'm
yeah,
like a crab, but I've also got a pompadour.
you may want to look into getting chitin armor, by the way, rather than the iron one you're wearing, because you don't use it as effectively. It will literally give you a higher rating, even though it's light armor.
But I like the look of this one better.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Man's
Anyway,
doing it for the aesthetic.
Yeah.
so he
We're
tells
not power
us.
gamers.
He tells us the sixth house base is in a cave the locals call Ilunibi.
What was that?
I like that just as a police car was going past, Caius Cosades says, what was that? Pretty fourth wall breaking there, my guy. The one trooper who escaped to report has died of corporus disease. Tell us, what is corporus? He says, I don't know much about it, I've never seen such a case myself. You get it from contact with Red Mountain monsters they call corporus beasts. It's like blight disease, which is already bad, only worse. It usually drives victims mad and causes terrible deformed growths on the body. I'll check my informants and find out if they know how to cure it. In the meantime, just follow your orders. I don't know what else to do.
Okay, don't get super aids. Got it.
This man needs to consult me. I have the answers, but no. He's too busy being buff ground out.
You know how to cure corporus, Astrid?
Get rid of the corpus.
Yeah, that does it, actually.
Because if you're dead, there's no disease.
Surprisingly enough, Astrid knows the actual only cure. Well, shit.
Yeah,
That's a bombshell. So we've got to go to Fort Buckmouth. That's near Aldroon.
I got 6 feet of your cure right here.
Yeah. I too have the 6 feet, but I prefer old the old.
Oh, you're the amputation guy.
The old lopper. Yeah.
Chop.
The gods are smiling upon me, Imperial. Can you say the same?
Okay,
all right.
So next episode, we're going into the fucking cultist den.
Next time, we'd best be ready. So my plans are basically on Astrid's computer. I'm going to see if I can set up the shaders, and then Ed and you and I can set it up in a call or something, and then we can use that to replace T-Lad entirely next time.
I will 100% be needing the tech support for that, but I'm down.
Yeah. And there's also a mod to make Ilunibi like even better that I recently saw on one of the Morrowind mod channels.
Cool.
Which looks really good, so we'll be installing that in time for the dungeon as well. So 2 things to do for next time. But yeah, the shaders look absolutely freaking sick, so let's definitely make the most of those. I'm just wondering, because it'll make quite a performance hit on Astrid's computer, so we'll see how that goes. But in the worst case, I think I can disable the server checking that everyone has the same mods and just make it ignore that. But we'll see. Anyway, good games.
Yeah, good games.
See you all next week.
Nice to meet the healer. She's not looking very healer-like, but you know.
Well, you know, you might pick on a healer on the road, but this looks like a badass rogue mage.
Yeah.
Spell sword.
She walks into a building, kills everyone, and then just heals the people who are supposed to be on her side.
Refuses to elaborate. Leaves.
Alright. Refuses to elaborate. Alright. Yeah, see you next week, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I always get paranoid hitting exit without saving, because I spent my life excessively saving. But
yeah, as long as I don't crash in the middle of a session, which hasn't happened, so